It's a Frigolo here, and I'm coming to you with a new custom. This is part of my Left 4 Dead series. This is Francis from the first game. He is a survivor in the game. You can play as him along with Zoe, Bill, and Lewis. But this is going to be a short video because I don't have a lot of time today. But without further ado, let's take him apart and look at him. But before I do that, I'm just going to let you guys know I'm switching sculpting materials. I'm going to start using Super Sculpey instead of my milliput because milliput's way more expensive. It's more frustrating to use and it's super messy versus where Super Sculpey, you can just slap it on, do some designing and boil it, and then it'll be done. But that's a little update, so without further ado, let's get into this custom review. The head is probably what took the longest because I had to redo it a couple times because I messed up on the eyes and the mouth several times. Like, I still don't think the eyes look that good right now because he looks kind of like worried versus in the game he just always doesn't give a crap and he's just blasting zombies' heads off. But other than the face, I think I did pretty good. The hair is a little flat, but that's because I didn't want to sculpt it because he's bald pretty much. He has a really short buzz. And then right there, that little like thing going up is his scar. If you look at like reference pictures, you'll notice he has a scar on that side of his head. So I decided to, you know, make that in my game and or make that in my custom and make it look really nice. And the scar and the scratch going up his face is just a head problem. It's not actually like purposeful, so don't mind that. But that's his head. It's pretty good, I think. I do think I could have done better on the face. The best face I've probably ever made is Zoe's, but his face is alright. But I'm just gonna like give you a little zoom around that. And then now we'll move on to the body, which is my favorite part. So this is his body. I sculpted on the vest like I said I would, and it's pretty good, I think. I mean, other than the chunkiness, I mean, it's really nice. I mean, it doesn't look, the health kit's alright. I need to practice my health kits because I didn't do very good on this one either. Because I didn't do good on Bill's, which is like right there, and I didn't do good on this one either. But the vest was really fun to make. So this whole body was really fun to make because of the tattoos. I couldn't really couldn't be that realistic with the tattoos because it's kind of hard to portray all his little details on his arms into a Lego arm. So I had to do what I could. I watered down like a grayish green and I painted it on, and I think that really worked. But that's his body. That blue little like scrapage is just because of the belt for the legs. It goes over that. So that's not visible when the whole figure's put together. But there's no under the arm scraping, which is really weird too. It's kind of odd because that's never happened to me before. I've always gotten underarm scraping because that's like inevitable if you paint minifigures. Their underarms, they get scraped. And that's just a little blood splatter on his undershirt. I thought that really made it look cooler because I just used a Stiffle brush and some Blood for the Blood God paint from Citadel, and I made that look really nice because it's a really glossy finish. And this is probably the best Citadel paint for customizing zombies or zombie fighters because you no longer have to like mix up a whole bunch of different hues of red and like gloss, and all you have to do is just buy some of this for like $4 a tube. But that's Francis's body. Man, I'm going off on a tangent. But that's Francis's body. It's pretty nice, well sculpted, but I am changing materials, so it'll probably look way better in the future if I ever make him again. But yeah, that's Francis's body, and now we're going to move on to the legs. Now the legs are pretty simple. There's not much detail you can put into his legs because he really only has some dirty gray jeans, some boots, a holster, and a belt. But I really wanted to make the belt because I thought it looked cooler. Instead of painting the belt like I did with Zoe, you can go watch my Zoe custom video I posted yesterday. But that's his pants. I used a track primer to make it look dirty. And I think that made it look really good actually because it also kind of matte finished it as well. But I just used a milliput for this belt and his pistol holster. His pistol holster is kind of sloppy, I know. But just bear with me for that. I just didn't have a lot of time to make the custom, but I wanted to add that pistol holster because it looked really cool on the picture. So that's Francis's legs. We're going to put them all together, do a 360, and then I'll wrap up the video. So that, my friends, is Francis from Left 4 Dead. He's a part of my Left 4 Dead series, as I said before, so go check out those other videos if you want to see Bill and Zoe. Those are really good customs too, but that's Francis. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was really fun making this custom. I will be out with either a package unboxing tomorrow, or today maybe, I don't know, or Lewis, who is the last survivor, and then I'll probably make a couple special infected from the first game, and then we'll be moving on to Left 4 Dead 2. But before I start that, I'm going to take a break from Left 4 Dead, and probably showcase a few other customs, like my Rigby that I said I'd be showcasing before I start Left 4 Dead 2. But that's Francis. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, deuces!